and welcome to VLOGMAS Day 10. I look like a ghost. What the heck? We're on double digits? That's crazy. Pookie, is it time for a walk?
I gotta put your booties on.
Uh-oh. Look at Pookie's boots. I don't know if you've seen them before. They're very cute. They make her sound like a horse. She does not love them, but I feel like once she gets outside, she doesn't really care. I'm able to have a bit of a later start this morning because I got an eye appointment. I've been having trouble with my contacts since July. Hence why I've been wearing my glasses more often in videos lately. But yeah, I've got them in today. I'm gonna go get them checked out. I'm hoping she has another pair that I can trial because these ones are fine, but they're still not very comfortable. Anyways, that appointment's at 10 to 10, so I'm just gonna go to work right after. So we're taking Puka out now, and yeah, see you in a bit.
So this is what we're gonna be making today. Chocolate sourdough cake with chocolate glaze. From this book, Canal A Vanille Bakes Simple, a new way to bake gluten-free. Aidan Goyoga. What's step number one, Mom?
Okay, step number one, we're gonna line the pan. So you see the parchment paper there?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna take...
In this pan?
Yep, we're gonna line that pan. So you're gonna take enough to cover that pan. So just like a reasonable square.
Yeah.
There you go. And then create a crease with your hand all the way down. Nice, I like that. Here, if I pinch it, you're gonna pull.
Okay.
And it should... Okay, it didn't work. I'm gonna show you. Okay, you're gonna watch me.
Okay. I gotta get this right.
Yeah, we're gonna get it right. So you're gonna have a nice crease, nice steady crease.
Yeah.
And then pinch it with that hand, and then pull it with that, and then you get a nice.
That looks much better. That looks much better.
Okay, I'll show you the technique, and then you'll get to do it.
Okay.
Fold the parchment in half.
Yep.
Fold in half again. This corner is where you're going to gauge. So you take that corner and you put those two pieces together so they line up. So your corner is your center point. As best you can. It's not like it has to be mathematically perfect because you're just lining a pan. And I would do it one more time.
Okay, you're gonna
and this is just to get a nice fit inside the pan because we are using a springform pan, which is lovely for removal, but we don't want any drip. So this is why I'm bothering. You take the back, eyeball your center, where you think the center of the pan is.
Okay.
Put that in there. And I just make an impression like that. So then you know where to cut, right?
Gotcha.
And you can...
So you measure like in the center and then you measure it out.
And I'm going to cut a little bit above because I want it to kind of go above the crease of the pan because I want to make sure the filling doesn't ooze out.
Okay.
And as you see, it'd be really hard to get a circle like that doing it freehand.
Wow.
Right?
What? That made a circle?
Yeah. And I did a little bit. You could have it exact, but as you see, I cut a little bit up because I actually want it to be above the ridge so that the filling shouldn't ooze out, but it's just a precautionary thing. Yeah. So that's how you line a pan.
Wow, Mama.
Yeah. Did you want to try it yourself to see how you do?
Sure, let's try it. I'll try it myself.
Okay.
What do I do?
Yep. So sweet. You're going to fold those two together. Now I'm going to make you do it one more time.
Okay.
Fold it in again.
So fold it.
Yep.
Like
So
this.
if you just leave it flat,
Yeah.
bring those two edges together. They're gonna like fold into each other, right? This edge, the
Yeah.
folded edge is gonna fold into that edge.
Okay, gotcha.
There you go. And that will make sense to you now, right?
Yeah.
So now get a nice edge, get a nice fold. There you go. Eyeball the center of your pan.
Okay.
And then you're going to create an impression. It's just easier.
Yeah.
And now you're going. Let's make an exact one, so you'll see how nice it'll actually fit into the pan.
Hopefully.
Yep.
It's kind of rounded. Should I kind of round it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because will create a really nice circle for you. And open it up. It's magic. A beautiful lining for your baking pan.
That's amazing.
And then, yeah. So what you're going to do, this does not go to waste.
Okay.
We are going to just take a piece, just to rip it in half.
Okay.
This is coconut oil, so since Alyssa has some sensitivities, we're not going to use butter.
Okay.
And you're going to basically grease the pan. So
Yep.
you're going to take this
Pour
out
that.
first. Yep. Grease the pan with, and use a piece of your parchment paper. I'm just going to get rid of the apple cake. We'll have that later. And grease away, son.
Okay.
Have fun.
It's greased.
And you'll moisturize your hands
Nice.
to boot.
Yep.
And this you can't go wrong, but you don't want
me
to.
to do the
You
sides?
don't. Yeah, do the sides too. You don't want to skip this step because it really does help with removing the cake from the pan. It's worth the effort.
Okay.
And if you find it easier, I always find it easier to do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to give you some little pro tips,
Yeah.
as we're
yeah.
cooking.
That's fine, yeah.
How's that?
How's that look?
Looks great.
Okay.
Perfect. Now you're going to take your perfectly cut parchment and just throw her in there. And try to make it as even as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, just move it around with your hands. Just get her in there.
Okay.
Yep, don't be shy.
Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, you can put the camera on me. I don't know if I introduced it yet. We're making chocolate sourdough cake with chocolate glaze. So.
Do you want to share the cookbook?
Yeah.
So anyone that has sensitivities or allergies, you can see all the stickies. I love this book. This is an amazing book if you are making baking breads, baked goods. I bought it and then I couldn't put it down and I started baking.
Nice.
So it's fabulous.
A new way to bake gluten-free.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's all very dairy-free friendly as well. She does a lot of dairy-free, so she gives dairy-free alternatives. So
Amazing.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I understand not everyone has sourdough in their house.
Yes.
But I do. I have gluten-free sourdough, which has turned out beautiful.
Nice.
So we're going to make this sourdough cake because Aidan had it while watching football on Sunday and said it was really delicious.
It was.
So, and it's so super easy. So there's many recipes you don't have to do sourdough. You can do the apple cake, which doesn't use sourdough.
Ah.
And it is gluten-free and dairy-free.
Amazing.
So this is, I'm going to get the sourdough out.
Okay.
I know you know this, Aidan. Again, we're going to give some pro tips for any of you bakers out there. A scale.
Scale.
If you're going to, especially if you're going to be converting regular gluten recipes to gluten-free, the scale is imperative because of the integrity of the weight.
Yep.
If you want to have success, get a scale, and you should be able to convert even regular recipes to gluten-free. So we have the scale, and we're ready to go.
Nice.
Okay? I'm going to have to measure 150 grams of brown sugar.
150 grams?
Yep.
Okay. Shake it in there. You got a spoon.
Yeah, there you go.
146. 150.
Perfect. And I've already pre-measured my starter, so you can just pour that in there.
And how much is this?
And that's 150 grams of a gluten-free starter or sourdough starter. Okay. On your left-hand side, you're going to see my red container full of all the spatulas.
Thank you. Use the gray spatch.
Yeah, the silicone spatula. They're just fabulous for that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Give that a little mix. I'm going to get you some olive oil in a second, so you just mix that up.
I accidentally tasted the starter.
Oh, yeah. You know what's so funny?
Ugh.
Do you know what's... I know, it's terrible. You know what I don't taste? I never taste...
I had to spit some out there.
This is the magic of baking. How can we have all these ingredients that don't taste so good on their own?
Thank God.
Become a family and taste delicious.
All right.
All right.
Mixing it up.
Mixing up, that's perfect.
Any kind of consistency I'm looking for?
No, you're just mixing it up. Now you're gonna tear your scale down. 110 grams of olive oil.
Yep.
It's local olive oil.
Nice.
Yeah.
100?
110.
110.
Perfect.
Oh, we got a cat.
What's going on? There's a food dish. There's a cat.
111.
No problem. You're doing great. Now you're gonna see on the stove 2 eggs. And eggs, when you're baking, unless otherwise stated, should be at room temperature. You'll get more volume from them if they're at room temperature. So I just put my eggs out and let them, while my oven's preheating, which we're cooking it at 350,
Yep.
come to room temperature. So you're gonna put both those eggs in.
Okay.
Normally eggs you'd whip one at a time, but that's not this recipe. So you can put both of them in at the same time.
Gotcha.
and then you're gonna mix them.
All right, 2 eggs in. Ugh. No shells.
Good job, son. Steady hand.
All right, now what?
Now you're gonna take it off the scale.
Yep.
And you're just gonna give that a nice mix. And you're just mixing to incorporate. You're not mixing to whip those eggs for volume. And once it emulsifies, you'll see that it's come together. What you don't want is the oil sitting on top. So that's really what you're looking for. You're looking to incorporate the oil into the mixture.
Gotcha.
So if you go, no, it doesn't look oily.
It's looking pretty good.
Yep, it looks emulsified.
What do you think?
Yep, looks great.
Looks good? Okay.
Yep. Now we're gonna measure the dry ingredients, and this is kind of what they would call like a quick bread recipe, where you're taking the wet ingredients and adding the dry ingredients.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Right?
Is Margot out there? Oh yeah, let's get.
Yeah, I could hear her banging on the door.
We got Claire, and then we got her sister Margot, who wants to come
there we
inside
go.
right now.
Hello.
Hi, Margot.
It's lunchtime.
Yep, cats know.
Yeah, cats know. Now this recipe does call for chocolate chips, but because Alyssa can't, they're not like
Oh no.
certified ones,
Okay.
it'll still taste delicious.
Yeah.
It'll still taste great.
All right, what are we doing now, Mama?
So you're going to take your scale back and turn it on the side. You're going to now measure the almond flour, 75 grams.
75 grams?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How much do you have?
It's 61.
All right, don't worry. I've got a pantry downstairs. I thought we were close.
Margot. So we didn't have almond flour, but we found a substitute. It's gonna work out fine.
That's the whole experience of baking, right?
Oh, yeah. Get on your feet.
Yeah, use what you have.
So 75 grams of almond flour.
Yeah, and now you're going to put 70 grams of brown rice flour. So that, Ziploc bag is super fine brown rice flour.
Brown rice flour, okay. 71.
Perfect.
Yep.
So the next part is the 25 grams, of cocoa.
Cocoa.
Yep. Use a spoon, like a regular old spoon. Yeah, you can use one of the measuring spoons. Perfect. Use the bigger one, just because.
25 grams.
Yeah, 25 grams.
23. 24. 25.
Perfect. So yes, that's basically a binder. It's not called for in the recipe, but I always find,
Oh, really?
because the gluten is missing,
Yeah.
which is the protein that kind of holds everything together,
Yeah.
I use
Hello.
I use gargum. So only a half a teaspoon is needed. So you can open up the container and
Half a teaspoon, okay.
yeah, and just use a half a teaspoon. I just like it. Some people use xanthan gum. I'm more partial to the gargum.
And what do you want?
Just a half a teaspoon.
Half teaspoon.
Perfect. Now you should be okay for the scale, so we can probably put the scale away, give you a little bit more room.
Yep.
You can put it on top of the stove if you want. This is my tiny little kitchen, so
Yep.
we make do. Now you're going to turn around, you're going to see the white cabinet, and that's where you're going to find baking powder and baking soda and Perfect. And you're gonna put those here, and we're gonna add those right now.
Baking powder.
Yep.
We've got
That's baking soda.
baking soda.
And a lot of baking recipes call for coarse salt, like kosher salt.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. That's
Very coarse.
yeah, very coarse. It's wonderful. I love working with it. So you're going to now add a half a teaspoon of the baking soda. Perfect.
Claire, stop with the tree.
She does. That's why all the ornaments, we had to move the ornaments up because of that.
You gotta get her down there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello? Hello? Stop bugging your sister and stop messing with the tree. So the baking soda.
We did the baking soda, and that's honestly, you just remember when you're baking, if you're distracted, don't be distracted adding the baking soda or the baking powder because they look exactly alike.
That's true.
So you had a good memory. You remembered to put the baking soda in.
Okay.
Now we're going to put the baking powder in, and just it doesn't have it. So there.
Okay, put it away.
Yeah, put it away. I just take them out automatically, and I'll double check. I'm reading
So we
it
did
through.
baking soda.
Yeah, a half a teaspoon of the kosher salt.
A half teaspoon of kosher salt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. That's it. And you're going to see there's a whisk, and you're going to take that whisk and just kind of incorporate. So there's no lumps. Sometimes you'll get lumps in your cocoa, and that'll make a lumpy batter. So we'll get you to whisk it all up, incorporate it all. It does call, like I said, for the chocolate chips, but
Yeah,
we
that's
won't.
okay.
It's okay. It's going to be super chocolatey without it. We don't mind.
How's that?
Looks great.
Okay.
And now the fun part. Son,
What do we get to do?
you're going to put this into that.
Into that?
And that's your cake.
All right, let's do it. Well,
Yep. Yeah, and just because the flour, especially the cocoa powder, can be very,
do you want me to whisk it?
you're going to, I find, honestly, I love the
Okay.
silicone spatula. And just gently until it gets incorporated, or you're going to get like cocoa powder all over you.
So we.
I'm just protecting your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get it incorporated, then you can get it nice mixed. And because this is by hand, you would probably never be able to overmix it like you would with a beater.
Yeah.
So this is the type of cake. It's not that voluminous, high volume cake. It's going to be denser.
That's great because I don't have a mixer.
Oh, then this is ideal.
It's the cake for me.
This is the cake for you. Yeah. You don't even have handheld beaters?
Actually, yeah, we do have handheld
Okay,
beaters.
that's nice. Now I'd put a little muscle into it. You're going to want it to look somewhat uniform.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
Sleeves.
Yeah. That's why all those Italian nonnas are so strong, because they mixed, especially pasta dough, if you can imagine,
Oh yeah.
and breads by hand. They didn't have electric mixers back then.
They had sweat.
They had sweat, and they knew exactly what they were looking for in the dough, because they had to look at it by eye, not by timing how long it takes to beat it.
So what am I looking for?
You're looking for uniformity. You're looking for the consistency of like melted chocolate, basically. Okay. Now it's going to be a little more granular because you've got almond flour in there, but it's coming together. It's looking good. It'll have a glossy appearance. I guess that's what I mean when I talk about looks like melted chocolate. It tends to take the dull feature of it leaves, and then it takes on a glossy feature.
So it's looking shiny.
Yeah, it's looking shiny. I think we're ready.
Okay.
All right. Pan is greased.
All right.
Paper.
Okay.
You get to pour it into the pan.
Want it all?
Yes, you are. Take your time. Make sure when you pour, you aim for the center of the pan, not the side.
Here we go.
There you go. And as it starts to go down, start using that beautiful spatula to scrape down the sides.
Oh yeah, this spatula's great.
Isn't it? I have I'm embarrassed to say, but I think I have like 10 of them in various sizes.
That's great.
Because they're amazing. They're fabulous for soap making. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
We'll do a video someday and we'll make soap together, Aidan.
Oh, yeah.
Show people how easy it is.
My hands are cramping up.
Do you want me to do it?
Nope, I got it, Mama.
I follow a soap maker that prides herself not leaving one drop of soap in a bowl. So that's how, when I bake, I'm like, not one drop.
Wow.
It looks clean by the time you finish.
Okay, we gotta step it up here.
Yeah. Challenge accepted. Like, yeah, we're not wasting one drop.
My God, that's tough to do.
You're almost there. Oh, yeah. Aidan, you got, see, that's the technique. Yeah. It's the scrape and, the scrape and scrape.
Scrape and scrape.
Yep, it's the scrape and scrape.
You got it now. Ah!
It's okay. You were in the center. That's why when people pour, if they're here, it lands.
Yeah, it'll fly.
Little paper towel.
Okay.
You'll be fine. And one last thing, just so you can see, if I do a little closer, you're going to see some air bubbles. We don't want those in our cake, but we don't want to deflate the cake either. So what you're going to do, put your hands on both sides and gently do a tap. And one more. There.
Okay.
And now it's going to go in the oven.
Okay. Oven's at 350?
Oven's at 350. Your cake you can handle because it's not hot, so don't feel like you have to be delicate with it.
Okay.
And then I'll open up the door on the middle rack in the middle of the oven. Close it. And we're going to put the timer on, it says 35 minutes. So I always check 5 minutes before, so we'll put it at 30. Yeah, took the timer off. There you go. We'll go put it back. We're going to put the timer back on. Now you'll never forget. There.
Okay.
We did it! We did it.
Amazing.
Do you want to make the glaze while we're waiting?
Yeah, let's make the glaze. Would you like me to play the string with you? Wow, you're crazy.
Do you want a chocolate glaze or a vanilla glaze? I had a vanilla glaze on the cake I made.
Chocolate or vanilla glaze?
Yeah.
I think we'll go chocolate.
Yeah, let's do chocolate glaze.
Okay. All right.
We're just freestyling the glaze.
Really?
We are.
It's not in the recipe?
No.
There's no glaze in the recipe.
There is a glaze in the recipe. I just don't have it. Uses apricot jam, and I don't have apricot jam. So
chocolate glaze.
You can freestyle too. Special glazes. It doesn't have to rise.
Okay.
It just has to taste good.
Okay.
And so we can ensure that. So this is how we ensure it.
Okay.
We're going to use icing sugar.
Nice.
Back to the cocoa powder.
Yep.
And to add a little oomph and flavor, I've got some cooled coffee.
I was wondering what that was doing there.
So we're going to make the glaze with those ingredients, and we did forget to put the vanilla in the cake.
No.
But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I forgot when I read the recipe. That's okay. We can manage.
Okay.
Listen, you home bakers, do not get discouraged. Just keep going, and it will taste. And the thing is, if you don't tell people, they won't know. So when they say it's delicious, you just go, "Thank you."
It was perfect.
You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna let you freestyle. So you're gonna have the confidence to freestyle too. So you're gonna do it. I'm gonna hold the camera.
Okay.
We're basically gonna do this by eye.
Okay.
Okay.
By eye.
By eye. So
By eye.
take your. Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're going to add the icing sugar first. You take your spoon, and we're going to put 3 spoonfuls of icing sugar in first. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2.
I'm just, now because it's by eye, I have to actually look with my eye.
Take a look.
We're going to put 2 more.
Nice. 1,
Yes.
2.
Okay. And we're kind of going to do like a third ratio of the cocoa powder. Okay. So because we put 5 scoops in there, we're going to put 2 scoops roughly of the cocoa powder. So, and see how that looks. So that's the eye. We get to decide, Aidan.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
And you're going to take your whisk. So whisk them together and see what color. If you like a really dark chocolatey glaze, you'll know.
So it's looking pretty light.
Let's have a look. Oh, actually, in real baking world, that's actually pretty dark.
Okay.
Yeah, we did good. Now, we're going to do a pinch, old-fashioned stuff. You're going to go back to your coarse salt that's in this cabinet here. And you're going to actually, a pinch is what you can hold between your thumb and your index finger. That's a pinch.
Okay.
Put it in there. Salt enhances flavors. Salt is, even in the sweet, it's, obviously it's used in savory, but the sweet, it's really important too. Okay. So don't leave it out. All right. Now, this is the glaze part, Aid. You get to add a little bit of coffee to the consistency that you like. I would use a spoon. I wouldn't freestyle. You'd be surprised how much liquid is absorbed in icing sugar. So I'd start off with 2. I do 2. I do 2 of those spoons.
Bang. Bong.
And then give it a little whisk and see the consistency. Now, glazes could be made with even sweet. You could make it with orange juice. You could make it with lemon juice, depending on the flavor of the cake.
Oh, really?
You could make it with, you could do it with water.
Coffee,
Yeah, you could, but coffee and
Whoa,
chocolate.
look at it go.
Yeah, right?
Oh my gosh.
You don't realize. And you want the glaze to be somewhat thick. You don't want it to run all over the cake. So I put another spoon. See how you do.
Yeah.
It's better to take it slow with glazes.
Okay.
And build up. Look, so just that one extra tablespoon. Look at the difference, eh?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do old-fashioned with the with the vanilla.
Okay.
You're going to put 1 capful. This is how I grew up. We never used measuring spoons.
1 cap.
We're going to use 1 cap of. We're doing old school here, Aid.
Let's do it.
Yep. Which is roughly about a teaspoon.
1 cap.
Right in.
Okay. Blam.
Yep.
I'll crouch down so I'm in the shot. It's hard to get my whole body in the shot.
It is. Do you want me to go back even further?
No, that's fine. Hello over there.
Yeah, I know. You want to see ya.
Oh wow, yeah, and even that.
Yeah. How do you? Yeah, even that exactly. Now, how? What do you think?
Oh,
Now,
that's good. Oh yeah, tastes really good.
do you get the coffee flavor a little bit? Yeah. So that'll add a little bit of another little element too, because it's such a simple cake.
Yeah, take a look in there. Take a look at it.
That's awesome. And I like the glazes to wait just a tiny little bit. It'll thicken up.
Oh, it's like let it.
Yeah, to thicken up a little bit. And obviously our cake still has a few more minutes left on it. So we will come back and show you the finished product.
Let's do it.
I'm going to put 5 more minutes. It says 30. We'll do it the 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes.
Look, we'll just have a sneak peek.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Doesn't that look good?
Wow, it rose.
It rose.
Crazy.
Aiden, you did some nice mixing.
Whippy. Okay, we're gonna do a toothpick test because it said 30 to 35.
Yeah, and it kind of looks done to me. So we take the toothpick, you put it in the center of the cake, and you let it sit there for a few seconds. You don't just take it right back out. And it says if it comes out clean, it's done. Clearly that's not clean.
Yeah.
So we'll wait another 3 minutes. We'll do the toothpick test again, and then we'll know.
No.
Then
Okay.
we'll know.
So
Actually-
I'm gonna glaze at home.
Yeah, you're gonna glaze. You know what?
Because the cake will be too
I'll show you a
warm.
lovely little trick.
Okay.
You're by yourself, especially if you're filling little bags
Yep.
of icing, and you're like, how do you get that bag to be upright? Put it in a cup. Open it up. Get that silicone spatula again.
Yep.
And when Aiden was little, and if I baked and I put a spoon or a beater in the sink,
Mm-hmm.
he'd be so upset with me. Even if he was at school, he wanted me to make sure I kept it so he could have it when he got home. So even to this day, I'm reminded, don't put it in the sink. Aiden needs to have it.
I do remember eating a bunch of those.
Yeah, you loved the beater, so I feel like I have to save the beater for Aid. All right, Aidie, we're gonna get this glaze in here. Oh, this is look how glossy that is.
It's looking good.
Now you never have to buy glaze, Aid. You can always make it.
Amazing. I think we got all that stuff to make it.
Oh yeah, it's very basic stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, depending on your flavor, you could add orange juice, you could add lemon juice.
Yeah, instead of the coffee, right?
It's a right that you just that's the flavor profile you're looking for. But you like I said, you just add water. Just add water. It's delish. Oh, we're gonna do the toothpaste test again.
Cats.
I know. I'm always operating with them underfoot. Okay. Let's do it again. Let's see if it comes out clean.
Okay.
Put it in a different spot.
Yep.
Like I said, oh, it feels better. You cannot, and I think it's done. And voila! It's clean.
Nothing. That's crazy.
Right? Look.
Yeah, the difference between
That's the difference. And when they say take a toothpick and make it come out clean, that's the difference.
Yeah, there.
Right?
Yeah, you can see the difference. The
Right?
bottom one is the one we stuck in the
Yeah.
first time. We waited like 4 more minutes.
Yep, that's right.
And the top one
So when they
came out
say
clean.
30 to 60, you really do check it at the minimum time. Don't take it out, but
Yeah.
do the toothpick test. And look at that.
Look at this.
It's gorgeous.
What?
You made that.
Nice mittens.
Oh, yeah. Let's thank Babish for that. We saw Babish.
Oh, Benjamin Babish, yeah. The mitt.
Yeah, and they're great because
Oh,
you
yeah.
have so much more control with them. Son, you're a baker now.
Oh my
You
goodness.
didn't even know, and you're an allergy baker.
We did it.
This is a $45 cake.
We have a business.
We do. We can start a business. People will pay for it. When I had been diagnosed with celiac, I was desperate for baked goods.
Yep.
And I would have paid a lot of money. And then until you get used to baking,
You get all those special
you
ingredients.
get all the special ingredients, and you have to have, like I said, I had so many fails, but you just have to keep doing it. And then when you get one good recipe, keep it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
She's going to be so happy. I can't wait for you to show her.
We got a cake and we got our icing, so we're not going to put the icing on now.
We're not going to, it has to be completely cool. It will just melt and run off the cake. That's
Okay.
the reason.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait 20 minutes to let this cool.
Yep.
And then I'm going to open it up.
Yep.
And then basically, I have a cake box, I think, that we can put it in, or a box.
Yeah.
And you'll
just carry it.
You'll just take it home.
Oh,
and
yeah.
obviously, taking it home will cool it as well.
Yep.
And then when you get home, this is your glaze.
Yep.
You're going to treat it like a pastry bag and push all the air out so that there's no air in it. And then you're concentrating to get all the glaze down here. And just make a tiny little hole. It doesn't have to be big. If it's not big enough, cut a little bit bigger.
Right.
Right? But if it's too big, it just falls out. And then basically glaze it any way you want. This way, circles, it's up to you.
Okay, so it doesn't have to cover it all. It kind of like...
No, in fact, I only bring it to the edge because I don't like wasting it on the plate. So
Yeah.
it will eventually run down on its own and you get those kind of drips in it.
Oh,
so
nice.
I would just do edge to edge, not like over.
Yeah.
Some people do. Bakers do. They put it on a rack and they go over and take it off the rack and it looks beautiful, but then it's so wasteful on the glaze.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Just put it on top.
Just put it on top.
Sweet.
And you'll be done.
Time to wait.
But look.
Amazing.
You did great. You did great.
Woohoo! Margot outside on her perch. Oh, hi there. Margot out there. And then we've got this one beside the warm oven. Hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Some cats can be better cats than others. All right, we've got the cake.
Got the glaze.
We got the glaze and we've got it in a little box. So what we're gonna do
There.
is I'm gonna walk this back home and then put the glaze on. Don't wanna put it on right now, cake's a little too warm.
Still too warm.
Still too warm.
Yeah.
But it came out very nice.
It came out perfect. Came out
Yeah.
better than the one I made last week. So.
No.
Aidan, no, you're a natural. You are definitely a natural. There, that should hold it.
We're boxed up.
Till you get home, right?
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
This was great.
Isn't that nice?
Thanks for helping me out.
Such a treat. Yeah, and next
Little bake.
time we'll make the apple cake. I'll
Okay.
show you how easy that, and then you'll have 2 cakes in your repertoire, right?
Aww.
Yeah. This is not too heavy, I don't think. I think it's fine. Sorry.
I'll be good. I'm strong,
My
Mama.
baby.
All right, so I'm gonna make the long trek home, but I've got my cake and we're ready to go. Let's do it.
What did you do? You fall upstairs?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Oh my god.
Where'd you just get back from?
What a long day. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, guys, come
Nice little outfit you got on there, bud.
Hi, do you like it? This isn't mine, but I went to see my friends Allie and Sam right after work, and I only had work clothes on, so they were like, you can borrow some, be cozy. Look, it's so cozy. Oh my god. So nice. But yeah, I went over there, had some supper. We played some tunes, Allie and I. We played Taylor Swift's All Too Well 10-minute version and a bunch of Christmas songs, which was very nice.
Nice.
We caught up on The Bachelorette and yeah, it was a good night. And I've got something that is a gift for Pooks.
What?
If it fits her, because they have a golden doodle, Elsie, and she is quite a bit bigger than Puka. So this was supposed to be for her, but it doesn't fit her. So they said, see if it fits Pooks. Look.
Is it a sweater?
And they have one that would match, so she could match Elsie.
It looks a bit big for her, but...
I want to try it though.
Okay.
Pookie, can I try a sweater on you? Come here.
Okay, you're not gonna like this.
Let's see if it fits, okay? You ready?
Pook says, oh no, I hate this already.
Stay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Pook says, Mom, there's a tag on there.
I know. That's one. Okay, put your arm down.
No.
Put it down.
I can't, Mom, it's broken.
Okay.
It's broken, Mom.
It's not broken.
I can't, Mom, it's broken.
Okay, come here.
It's broken, Mom.
I gotta get some treats. 1 second.
You broke my arm, Mom.
Boogie, I didn't want to break your arm.
How'd you break it like that? Look, I can't.
What?
I can't.
Come here.
Like, I only can hover it now. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there you go. See? Here.
Well, I like treats still. But I'm pretty embarrassed right now. My butt's too big, Mom.
Is it too big? Her butt? Here.
My butt's too juicy, Mom. Pookie.
Why can't I get it? Is it too tight?
Pook says, I don't know, Mom, but I can't put my leg down anymore.
This is a size large. Puka is not that big. Okay, maybe it'll help if I get the other leg in.
Pook says, how are you going to do that? Because my other leg's levitating.
Let's see, Pooks. Okay.
That is a tight-ass jumpsuit, bro.
Is that too tight?
Look at her. She's fucking, this is fitted Lululemon friggin' hoodie. Pookie. This looks like scuba diving gear, it's so tight.
Heck, it's
No.
too small. It's too small, but can you show everybody? Here, this is for Allie and Sam. Come see.
Oh my gosh, she says I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to move, Mom.
You like it?
Well, I can't move. I can't
Look,
feel my
give Mommy a
legs.
Give Mommy a kiss.
No, Mom. You betrayed me.
Oh, I thought you might like it. It's a cool outfit. It's just not right for you, hey? Oh, it's so cute, but it's not good for her.
Nope. Take it off.
Sorry. Sorry, Pook.
It's okay.
Let's get it off. Oh, I thought it would be nice, but
Nope.
it's just not the right fit.
I prefer my naked doggo.
Oh, she's so cute. Pookie, you're so soft.
All right, you want to see what I baked?
No. Zoomies.
Come here. Take a look.
Is that a cake?
A chocolate cake.
You baked a chocolate cake.
Gluten-free, dairy-free.
For what?
For you.
For me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Just as an act of kindness.
No.
Yeah.
That's so random.
It's nice and fun.
Oh.
My mama invited me over. She said, let's bake a cake. I said, let's
Really?
do it. Yeah.
Oh, well, she should have some of it.
Nope. She
No?
wants it all for you and me.
Aidan. How did you get it here?
Carried it. In a box.
Was it sitting on anything?
Yeah, we had aluminum foil in the box.
And you carried the box
Yeah.
up the hill
Yeah.
in the ice.
Yeah, didn't drop it.
Wow.
And then I glazed it when I got here.
Wowza.
Glazed it up. And then it's kind of like condensated because I just put that on top.
Yeah.
I didn't need to put anything on it, but I just wanted to. We
That's
only need to cover it
amazing.
once we cut into it.
That's amazing. How long did it take you guys?
Not very long at all.
Really?
It's pretty simple. And we have most of the stuff. I think, did we get almond flour or no?
Yes.
We've got almond flour. I think the only thing that's weird is it's a sourdough cake. That's how it's not gluten-free.
So
Well,
she
mine-
used a sourdough starter?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so she has a bunch because she's like feeding a sourdough thing. And so
Yeah.
she's like, if you need any, just let me know.
Hi, can we come up? Did you see the cake? Oh, my girl. What's that? Did your daddy make it? What? What is it? Oh, you can't have chocolate, but you
No,
can sniff it.
that's it. You just get an if.
Oh, do you think it's gonna be good?
I think so. Let's try it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh. I love you.
You get the weird plate.
Okay.
Have a bite.
All right. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Flavor's really good. The texture's funny. I think I can tell it's gluten-free.
Oh, really?
But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just like the texture's different than a normal cake. Mmm. It's really good.
Nice.
You want to try?
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's fucking good.
You're happy with it?
Yep.
Yay! Oh, that's so nice.
That's right.
I'm sorry I had to wait so long to try it.
It's worth it.
Thank you for making it.
No problem.
It's so nice.
Oh.
Wow, what a treat. Also, to celebrate, I'm gonna open something up. Do you wanna see?
Sure.
I'm gonna open up my favorite bottle of sparkling, non-alcoholic wine from Superstore.
I know what that is. That's a loud noisemaker. Why would you bring that into the
She looks
house?
so upset.
I tried to play horsey with you, and now you tried to betray me with loud noisy maker?
I haven't had this in so long. I think I forgot about it, and then I
Just been drinking too hard, bro.
I'm not drinking that hard. Yeah, I randomly saw it on PC Express. And I was like, ooh, should get that. Okay, I'm never good at this. Sometimes it's good.
Keep it away from the eyeballs.
Not good. Yay! I did it!
Get yourself a glass. You deserve it.
Wow. Cheers to Friday and the weekend, and to Aidan for making cake
Nice.
with his mother.
My mama.
Very nice. All right. Before we get too sleepy up in here, let's say goodnight. We almost look matching.
Yeah.
Not quite. Almost. Oh, some nice blue light from the TV.
That's great. Thanks for watching this VLOGMAS video. You know, a lot of it was me and my mom doing some baking. You'll have fun editing that, I'm sure.
Dear. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a lot of footage again.
Yep. Lots of footage.
It's time to get Aidan on the editing.
We'll do a little workshop tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, VLOGMAS.
Oh.
We got our pooks. We're gonna go to bed.
Yeah. I might do some editing, but we gotta go to bed soon.
You gotta go to bed soon.
So, we'll say goodnight to you now.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, Pooksy Dukes.